Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video, and as always, down the title below will be the topic we're talking about today. And these two episodes actually made me realize how big these episodes were to the series, and I can't believe I missed them. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't believe I'm late, but it's a swing or miss episode. Like, these are the hit or miss. These were the do or do nots. And they nailed it. They did a great job. The best two episodes of season 1 so far end up being the two most important. The major setup, the characterization of our main character Alicia was absolutely phenomenal, and you just kind of earned so much respect for her and all that sequence right there, that scene just in general. Rose being the assassin, which we kind of assumed, and them just arguing about, well, you shouldn't be killing people just to kill people and stuff like that. Like, you shouldn't make sacrifices for your gain. But it ends up Rose is kind of doing that too whenever she tried to kill Alicia. And Alicia basically like calls her on it. So we get to the part where we purify a dragon. That was neat. And at the same time, the dragon ended up being a seraphim. That was part of, was it Maryland or Myerland? I can't remember the exact name of the city. But then at the same time, we get a human Hellion, which he looks human to others, but he's a Hellion to anyone else that's not a human. Now, we find out that if you purify human, you end up gaining their sins, and you have to fight. You have to use your physical, mental state as a shepherd to fight off their sins and everything like that, their malevolence. And you can only imagine how hard this war is going to be for Ciri, especially when just one person brought him to his knees. And next, we're going to talk about that episode 11, guys. I just really wanted to get quick through. I wanted to get really, I can't say it. I wanted to get done with cut the clip. But we also get some good characterization from Sori. He's really growing. He's it's not as much characterization, but character development. He's really growing into a shepherd. He's learning how to play his role, and he's doing things that not even the Seraphim understand, but he knows what he's doing, like going to the grave and purifying the man that was dead, who never truly got purified and still that malevolence. He never truly got to be laid to rest. But now we have an army of 20,000 people, and we get to see that army. And I was like, whoa, he's supposed to purify all of this? Sori's supposed to purify all of this while Rose and them are going to the castle, Rose and Alicia. And we see what happens there. We see the conflict that happens there. They're under Barlow's control now. I mean, it amazes me how ignorant some people are, but it kind of makes sense, because he's like, Barlow's not as high ranking as Alicia, but hey, he gave me full authority. If we gang up on her, then exile her out of the kingdom, then hey, we're in control now, obviously. And he's to get all the credit for defeating Highland and all this nonsense. But other than that, the malevolence is really starting to get to Sori, and we can see it. We can see it like this. I mean, there's thousands. There's 20,000 people on one side, and that's not considering Roland. And he has to take out both of these, both these kingdoms. And I'm wondering what significance that Knight's gonna play. Says I have no reason to get my men into war. So I think maybe he has like a selective squad or something. I wasn't sure who he's referring to exactly, but he walks into the camp and he walks out. That was on the Roland side. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, some of you guys may kind of not understand what I'm talking about, but there's a little scene there. It's like a 30-second scene when it looks like this is their strongest knight probably. But we actually have Alicia getting stabbed in this episode, and that's crazy. I was like, oh shit! And this guy that he's scared, he's just reacting because he didn't want to, get yelled at by the general, I guess, executed and hung. Who knows? And, well, even though Rose is going to kill them, we see Alicia step in and say, no, this isn't what we're about. This is what we're here for. I mean, we actually see Rose crack under pressure before Alicia does. And the whole reason why she came with Alicia was to see if she was true to her word. And, well, Rose ended up being the one who cracked under pressure. And we actually get a wind seraphim that blows everyone away. So I'm interested to see what the guy at the top hat's all about. But other than that, we have the Lord of Calamity showing up. It's a human Hellion, but it ends up being the Lord of Calamity. So I really hope they touch on this, because this is big. Where did he come from? Did he just appear out of the war? He kind of just, I don't know, that's the only problem. He kind of just showed up, which isn't bad, but it's kind of like, huh, that's awesome, badass. But where did he come from? I'm kind of dumbfounded. Like, he just appeared. I don't know. I hope they explain how he forms. Maybe it's from the war. That's what I'm assuming. It's from all that malevolence from the war. But yeah, other than that, I believe we touched on everything. And no, Story actually ended the war. He ended the war with the Airless Squall. And him switching from form to form back to back was so badass, bro. He went to Edina, to Lila, to Mikola. Oh, dude, it's so badass. I wish they could all just fuse into one. But the Seraphim that controls wind, I want to see what that form looks like, dude. I'm so excited. I love transformations, dude. It's probably one of my favorite parts of anime, honestly. No, it definitely is. It's not. Probably it is. But hey, season 2 confirmed. And I heard something about this like a month ago, a month and a half ago. It was not confirmed, but it's just like a leak supposedly, and it ended up being true. And the only thing is from like a primary source, which is yeah. So that's badass. It's from a French source. So over here in North America, obviously it's kind of like But yeah, I'm glad to see season 2's coming. I'm interested to see where the story goes. Oh, we're gonna probably be left on a big ass cliffhanger, and I believe it's coming winter. So I believe it will be released like January or February, so we're not waiting that long at all. One season, dude, that's so awesome. But as always, guys, you've been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitter at Hex25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.